Let us continue atomic structure, hydrogen spectrum. In the hydrogen spectrum, first we will take hydrogen lamp. Hydrogen lamp we are taking. In the hydrogen lamp, hydrogen gas is present. Hydrogen gas is present. Hydrogen gas consists of hydrogen molecules. Hydrogen gas consists of hydrogen molecules. We are supplying current. That means we are giving energy. So hydrogen molecules absorbing energy. So hydrogen molecules converting into hydrogen atoms. In hydrogen atoms, electrons present. That electrons absorbing energy because we are passing current. So electrons are getting higher energy. So it is going for excitation. In the excitation, the energy of electron is high. Therefore, stability of electrons will be low. Stability of electrons will be low. So it is going for de-excitation. It is going for de-excitation. De-excitation means its energy becomes low. So it emits radiation. It emits radiation. Due to emission of radiation, we are getting hydrogen spectrum. We are getting hydrogen spectrum. Okay. So we are getting hydrogen spectrum. Now you say, in hydrogen spectrum, how many spectral lines will be present? In the hydrogen spectrum, how many spectral lines will be present? In the hydrogen spectrum contains how many spectral lines? How many spectral lines present in a hydrogen spectrum? Present in a hydrogen spectrum. Present in hydrogen spectrum. Do you say one or many? What do you say? How many spectral lines present in hydrogen spectrum? Do we say one spectral line or many spectral lines? Do you say? What answer do you say? How many spectral lines present in a hydrogen spectrum? Hydrogen spectrum contains, you are saying that you are mentioning 4 you are saying. One student says 4, one student says many. Sir. Now we will check. Sir, you are saying that many you are saying, one student says 4. That means you are saying many, not one. That means not one. Sir. Okay. Everybody saying that many you are saying. Okay. So you are saying many, but not one. Sorry, okay. Now we will see how do you say that many spectral lines, that we have to see. You are saying hydrogen spectrum contains many spectral lines. How do we say many spectral lines? Now, these hydrogen molecules converting into hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen atom contains electrons. Hydrogen atom contains electrons. Now you say that hydrogen molecules, energy of all the hydrogen molecules, different or same. You are saying many spectral lines, so that we have to check. Now we are taking hydrogen lamp. In the hydrogen lamp, hydrogen gas is there. Hydrogen gas consists of hydrogen molecules. Energy of all the hydrogen molecules remain same or different. What shall we say? Energy of all the hydrogen molecules remain same or different. Energy of all the hydrogen molecules remains same or different. Hydrogen is a gas. Hydrogen is a gas means that gas consists of hydrogen molecules that will go for multiple collisions. Therefore, due to multiple collisions among gas molecules, energy will be transferred from one molecule to another molecule. So energy of all the molecules are different, you are saying. Okay. Hydrogen is a gas. It consists of molecules. Between molecules, among the molecules, collisions possible. Due to collision, energy transfer from one molecule to another molecule. Therefore, energy of molecules will be different. Sir. Now, hydrogen molecules absorbing current. Current we are passing means it is absorbing quantum. It is absorbing quantum means each molecule will absorb one quantum, or that we cannot say. Each molecule will absorb one quantum, shall we say, or we cannot say. Each molecule, this hydrogen molecules absorbing quantum because we are passing current. Shall we say each molecule will absorb exactly one quantum? Otherwise, some molecules will absorb quanta, some molecules may not absorb quanta. some molecules may observe one quantum, some molecules may observe more than one quantum. What shall we say? Now it is observing. It is a observing quantum. Okay. Shall we say each molecule, each hydrogen molecule observe one quantum, shall we say? One quantum, shall we say? Otherwise, some molecules observe quanta in a given time at a given instant. Some molecules may not observe, may not observe, may not observe, or some molecules observe. That means molecules observe quanta that number we cannot say exactly. We cannot say exactly. What shall we say? We cannot say exactly. What shall we say? Here we are passing current. Molecules are observing. So that means we can in these points each molecule observe one quantum, shall we say? Or some molecules observe quanta, some molecules may not observe quanta. Molecules observe quanta, that number we cannot say. That is depending on its own. What shall we say? So you are saying that what is a possibility, in the sense this is a possible, this is a possibility, you are saying. Okay. That means from this point of view, what we can say? We are saying this point, this is not possible, like this we are taking. So that means some molecules may observe. That means some molecules may observe exactly one quantum. That is possible. Why not? Some molecules may observe more than one quanta. That is also possible. We cannot see hydrogen gas. Hydrogen, in the hydrogen gas, can we say that this is one hydrogen molecule? This hydrogen molecule is observing one quantum. You see that it is observing one quantum. Like that, can we say? We can't say. So some molecules may not observe quanta at a given instant. At a given instant, not for a overall timing. At a given instant. So how the molecules observe quanta means that number we cannot say. But any molecules observing quanta, that's what we can say. Sorry, molecules are observing quanta in the sense different molecules will behave differently. Some molecules may observe one quantum. It is one possibility. It is possibility not. This is possible. Some molecules may observe more than one quanta. Some molecules may not observe quanta. And among the molecules, collision is possible. Due to collision, energy transfer from one molecule to another molecule. Therefore, we can say energy of all the molecules, energy of hydrogen molecules will be different. Sir, energy of hydrogen molecules will be different, we said. Sorry, hydrogen molecules are there. How the energy of hydrogen molecules will be there means all the molecules, if we say, energy of hydrogen molecules will be different. Sir, now you are saying that molecules are converting into atoms because we are passing current. We are passing current means we are giving energy, therefore molecule is converting into atom. Sorry, which molecules will convert into atoms? Shall we say all the molecules will convert into atoms at a time, or some molecules will convert into atoms, or some molecules may not convert? In what way shall we say? First, what is molecule, what is atom, that we'll see. Then we will come to conclusion that which molecules will convert into atoms, that will come to conclusion. So first we will take hydrogen molecule. The hydrogen molecule formula is what? Means H2. In the H2, how many hydrogen atoms are there? Means 2 hydrogen atoms are there. Between 2 hydrogen atoms, a bond is present. It is called a bond. Bond is present. What type of bond? Is it a covalent bond, shall we say, or ionic bond, shall we say, or a dative bond, shall we say, or metallic bond, shall we say? Any type possible. Many in the bondings, many possibilities are there. Which bond shall we say? Here in the hydrogen molecule, we have taken that formula is H2. That means it is a diatomic molecule. This molecule contains 2 atoms. So 2 atoms we have written, one atom here, another atom here. Between these 2 atoms, a bond is possible. Okay. So you are saying that the bond is covalent bonding. Covalent bonding is possible between 2 hydrogen atoms. So, what is this covalent bond? Due to covalent bond, what will happen? That we'll see. Now we will consider this nucleus. We will consider this atom nucleus. We will consider nucleus of this atom. Then nucleus of this atom we will consider. Okay, nucleus of this atom we considered. Nucleus of this atom we considered. Nucleus is having positive charge. Next we will consider. Next we will consider this electron cloud. It is having electron. Okay, this atom is having electron. Okay, now if you take atom, atom is having one electron or more than one, that depending on its nature. How this electron will present? This electron will be present in the form of wave, or is it present in the form of particle, or is it present in the form of cloud? What shall we say? If you take atom, atom contains certainly electron. Electron, in nature of electron, is it in wave form, or is it in particle form, or is it in cloud form? In which form electron will be there? Actually, the one electron we are taking. You take one electron. That one electron is in which form? Shall we say wave form, or particle form, or cloud form? By saying one electron, can we ask wave? By saying one electron, can we ask cloud? By saying one electron, we can say particle. But can we ask wave or cloud? That means we cannot see first of all atom. That is that much smallest. Then electron is how much smallest you think it? Then how do we say electron is a particle? Electron behaves like a particle. For that experimental evidence is there. What is the evidence? For that we said one is black body radiation example we said, photoelectric effect we said. These two are experimental evidence for electron behaving like a particle. Electron behaving like a particle. For this, this is a evidence, black body radiation and photoelectric effect. Electron behaving like a wave nature. Electron behaving like a cloud nature. For that also evidence is there. So we cannot say that behavior of electron is always particle. For everything, for electron behaving as a wave nature, for that example is there. What is evidence means electron diffraction experiment. Electron diffraction experiment. How X-ray diffraction is there? How X-ray diffraction experiment is there? Like that, electron is showing diffraction experiment. So this diffraction experiment is nothing but wave nature. So electron behaving like a wave, for that diffraction, it shows a diffraction experiment. It gives a diffraction experiment. Electron diffraction experiment is same like X-ray diffraction experiment. So for electron behaving like a wave, for that evidence is a diffraction experiment. Electron behaving like a cloud, for that chemical bonding is the example. Chemical bonding. It is going for bonding. So that the electron, what is the nature of electron means we cannot say that nature of electron is always particle, otherwise always wave, or always cloud. We can't say all the time in what way. It is just like our mind. How our mind is not static, like that only it is. Can we predict the mind? No. Like this only, this is also electron also. So the behavior of electron is a particle, wave, cloud, like this. Anything possibility is there. Sir, okay. Now we will take this electron is behaving like a cloud. We will take the cloud of this electron. We will take cloud of this electron. We are taking this cloud of this electron. This atom is having electron cloud. That electron cloud we consider. This atom is having electron cloud. That electron cloud we are considering. Both electron clouds overlap with each other. Overlap with each other. This electron cloud and this electron cloud, both electron cloud overlap with each other here. Overlap with each other means what? What is the meaning of overlapping? Here, both electron clouds overlap with each other means this nucleus is attracting this electron cloud. This nucleus is attracting this electron cloud. That's why this electron cloud is being in this place, and vice versa. This nucleus is attracting this nucleus is attracting this electron cloud. This electron cloud. That's why this electron cloud is being here, and vice versa. That is called overlap. That means, what does it mean? Both their electron clouds attracted by both. Both their electron clouds attracted by both. That is called bond. That we will say in that bonding, many types are there. One you said this is covalent bonding. You said covalent bonding means sharing of electrons because of contribution. That you know that. Okay, so that both their electron clouds attracted by both. That's why we are saying covalent bond is called a sharing of electron cloud, sharing of bond, we will say. Okay, so now here what happens means here which electron cloud is there? Which electron cloud is there means both hydrogen atoms, electron cloud, both hydrogen atoms electron cloud is attracted by both hydrogen atoms nuclei. Both hydrogen atoms nuclei. Okay, so this atom electron cloud is present here. This atom electron cloud also present here. This nucleus is attracting this electron cloud. This nucleus also attracting electron cloud. Therefore, what is meant by bond? Bond is nothing but both their electron clouds attracted by both of their nuclei. Therefore, they are attracted by each other. They are attracted by each other. What type of attraction? Covalent bonding attraction. This is molecule. So this bond is nothing but what we can say means it is called attraction. Suppose this attraction is suppose 5 joule. Now this molecule is absorbing quantum. This is absorbing quantum because we are passing current. If this quantum is having 1 joule, then this molecule will take this quantum is falling on this molecule. This molecule is taking this quantum. That means this molecule gets 1 joule. This 1 joule is utilized for breaking this attraction. Then this attractive force becomes 4 joule. So at this time, shall we say this bond is breaking? Shall we say the bond is breaking? Okay, you think it. If you supply, if the quantum energy is 2 joule, this molecule takes this quantum and will it break this attraction completely? Think it. So if the quantum is 5 joule, if the quantum is having 5 joule, then you think that whether this attraction is broken completely or not, you think it. Okay. If the quantum energy is suppose 7 joule, now you think whether this attraction is broken completely or not, you think it. Okay. So now we will consider that this bond is having attraction. The attraction suppose 5 joule. Like this will take. Now molecule is absorbing quantum. Suppose that quantum energy is 2 joule. Now you say bond breaks or not. Here bond breaks or not, you say. Bond breaks or not in the first case. If the quantum, if the molecule is absorbing quantum 2 joule. Okay. Now the molecule, in the molecule bond is there. This bond will break or not, you think and say. Next in second case. Quantum is having energy so much means this much. Okay, so you are saying that in this case bond will not break. Sir, you are saying that bond will not break. Now we will take in the second case. In the second case, quantum energy quantum is having 5 joule. Now you say in this second case bond breaks or not, you say. Bond breaks or whether bond is breaking or not, you say. If bond is breaking, you will get hydrogen atoms. You will get hydrogen atoms. Now, these hydrogen atoms, will it get any extra energy from quantum? From this quantum, will it get any extra energy or not, you think? So here you are saying that hydrogen molecule breaks. Hydrogen molecule dissociates. Hydrogen molecule dissociates, so we are getting hydrogen atoms. These hydrogen atoms do not get any extra energy from quantum, you are saying. Sir, in the third case, third possibility, suppose quantum is having 7 joule. Quantum is having 7 joule. Now, in this third case, hydrogen molecule dissociates or not, you think? Then you will get hydrogen atoms. What about hydrogen atoms energy, you think it? Hydrogen atom energy, hydrogen atoms energy, you think it? Is it getting any extra energy from quantum? You are saying it is having 2 joule of extra energy. Sir, this is one side. So how the hydrogen molecule will behave on passing current means like these possibilities are there. In one case, molecule may not break, may not dissociate. Molecule breaking, hydrogen atoms do not get any extra energy from quantum. Here hydrogen molecule dissociates, we are getting hydrogen atoms getting extra energy from quantum, like this. And another thing is, another possibility is what means, now we will go for another case, hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen molecule will absorb how many quanta? That is one question. Hydrogen molecule will absorb how many quanta? How hydrogen molecule will absorb how many quanta? Can we say that hydrogen molecule will absorb exactly one quantum? Can we say that hydrogen molecule will absorb exactly one quantum? It may absorb more than one quanta also, isn't it? We cannot predict that each hydrogen molecule will absorb one quantum. Like this, we cannot predict. Sir, okay, anyhow. Now, we are taking hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas contains hydrogen molecules. Hydrogen molecules on dissociation, we are getting hydrogen atoms. You know that hydrogen atomic number is 1. Therefore, hydrogen atom is having 1 electron. You know that. Now, you say that this is number 1 hydrogen atom is having 1 electron. It is number 2 hydrogen atom is having 1 electron. Number 3 hydrogen atom is having 1 electron. Number 4 hydrogen atom is having 1 electron. Like this, it continues. Now you say, what about the energy of these electrons? What about the energy of these electrons? All the electrons will have same energy or different energy, do you say? Now we came up to which place means gas is converting into molecules, molecules into atoms. Atoms will absorb quantum. That part we did not go. We will go later. Now we came up molecules converted into atoms. Molecules dissociate to give atoms. Molecules on dissociation gave atoms. Now atoms are having, each atom is having 1 electron. What about energy of all the electrons? All these are hydrogen atoms. All the hydrogen atoms are having 1 electron each. Now all the electrons will have same energy or different energy. All the electrons, okay, you are saying that different energy, you are saying. Okay, all the electrons have different energy. Sir, that means this electron is having one energy, this electron is having another energy, like this. All the electrons are having different energy. Then we are passing current, so current is having quantum. That quanta is absorbed by atoms also. In the atoms, which will absorb quantum means electrons will absorb quanta. Why? Because in the atom, nucleus is placed deeply at center, whereas electrons present around the nucleus. Therefore, in the atom, which will absorb quanta means electrons will absorb quanta. Now you say all the electrons will absorb same number of quanta or a different number of quanta. or each electron will absorb one quantum, or some electrons may not absorb quanta, which point shall we say? Shall we say electrons, some electrons may absorb one quantum at a given instant, some electrons may absorb more than one quanta, some electrons may not absorb quanta, okay, and among the atoms, collision possible. Atoms also in gaseous state, no. Among the atoms, collisions possible. Due to collision, energy transfer from one atom to another atom. Therefore, one electron is losing energy, another electron is gaining energy. Like this, shall we say? These are the many possibilities, no. Now, because of absorption of quanta, due to collision, everything, anyhow, excitation is possible. Excitation is possible. Excitation in the sense, electron goes to higher energy levels. Electron goes to higher energy levels. In the higher energy level, shall we say all the electrons will have same energy? All the electrons will have same energy, shall we say, or different energy, shall we say? Different energy, shall we say? Here electrons are going for excitation because we are passing current. Current is supplying quanta. Current is supplying quanta. Electrons absorbing quanta. How they are absorbing? Some electrons may absorb one quantum. Some electrons may absorb more than one quanta. Some electrons may not absorb. Among the atoms, collision is possible. Due to collisions, energy transfer from one atom to another atom. Like this, many multiple factors involving here. So anyhow, excitation is possible. The energy of electrons become high, that is possible. Some electrons energy become low, that is also possible. So anyhow, excitation is one of the possibility that we'll take. Excitation means energy of electrons become high. So electrons come for higher energy levels. In this excitation, in this excited level, it is called excited level. It is called excited level. In this excited level, all the electrons will have same energy or different energy. Okay, you are saying that different energy you are saying. Then you say excited level is one level or many levels in the excitation. Okay, in the excitation, then now you are saying that all the electrons will have different energy. Different energy means what is meant by excitation? Excitation means becoming higher energy. Becoming higher energy is called excitation. Now all the electrons will have different energy in this place. In this place. So excited level is one level, shall we say, or in the excitation itself, different higher energy levels are there. Yes, you are correct. In the excitation, many excited levels are there. Many excited levels are. That means in excitation that we'll see. Okay. Now we will take a higher energy level. Higher energy levels. In the higher energy levels, first we will say excitation level 1. Excitation level 1. Okay. Then we will say excitation level 2. Then we will say excitation level 3. Like this we will go on say. How the energy will be there? If we go like this, either energy should increase, otherwise should decrease. Like this should be there. In the excitation itself, many levels are there. First level will have suppose low energy. Second level will have suppose higher energy. Third level will have suppose still higher energy. Now you say in the excited levels, many levels are there. No, many levels. For this, is there any number? Is there any number? Suppose excited levels are 50 or excited levels are 100 or shall we say excited levels are infinity? What shall we say? Excited levels, how many shall we say? Can we say exactly 5 or exactly 10 or exactly 50? Can we see the atom? We cannot see the atom. Can we see the electron? We cannot see the electron. So what we can predict means we can say infinity. So how many exciter levels means infinity exciter levels are there. Sir, okay. In the higher energy level, stability will be low, that we know that. Stability will be low. Okay, stability will be low. Due to lower stability, these are going for de-excitation. These are going for de-excitation. De-excitation means what? De-excitation means what? Electron in higher energy level comes to lower energy level, that is called de-excitation. That means higher energy electron, okay, higher energy electron becomes lower energy electron. So what happens to the difference in energy? That is emitted, okay, by emitting radiation. By emitting a radiation, we can say. By emitting radiation. So what is the de-excitation? De-excitation means higher energy electron becomes lower energy electron by emitting radiation. That is called de-excitation. Now, these are going for de-excitation. While they will emit radiation, this radiation will have wavelength. This wavelength will be one value or many values. This wavelength will be one value or many values. What shall we say? Now, these electrons present in higher energy level, excited level. That means higher energy in the sense stability will be low. If the energy is high, we will say stability is low. So what they will do? Electrons are having lower stability. Why electrons become lower stability? We made it. We made electrons to have lower stability. Why? How do we say that we made electrons to have lower stability? Because we supplied current